What's going on in the DA? Where do you think the DA is? Why is it so weak? Is it because they just said, well, look, let's get in and be cabinet ministers?
Well,
What's going on in the
it certainly
DA?
it begs the question, is that what the goal was? Because it's certainly not supporting the voters. I mean, look, I understand that the previous parliament approved BELA, the Basic Education Laws Amendment Act. It also approved the Expropriation Without Compensation Act. But Ramaphosa didn't have to sign those. And he signed both of those things in the darkness of, well, he didn't sign the BELA bill in the darkness, but the expropriation he signed in December and hid that fact, because the South African Constitution gives members of Parliament an opportunity to question the constitutionality of anything signed into law by the president within 30 days. But 1/3 of members of Parliament must sign a letter. It goes to the Constitutional Court. Ramaphosa signed that December 23rd or thereabouts, and he waited till January 22nd or something like that at the World Economic Forum to announce it. So legally, the 30 days were over, and no one could oppose it. And so that was pretty dirty and underhanded, because you have a 30-day period after he signs it. But the DA didn't, I don't know where the negotiators are. Look, the DA reached its apex under Helen Zille in 2014. They had 4,004,000 votes, and they've never achieved that since then. Under Musi Maimani, they lost votes, and under Steenhuisen, they've lost votes. So now that the last election, they only got 3,500,000. If they just maintain their 4 million from 2014, if just to maintain that, they'd have a much stronger influence in this government. But the DA spends all its time telling people not to vote for small parties instead of telling people to vote for it, for its reasons. And it's very disappointing. To me, it's a lack of leadership and a lot of arrogance. Look, people talk about how arrogant the ANC is. Well, the DA is just as arrogant when it comes to certain things. And it's sad, because there's a lot of talented people in the DA. You've got Jordan Hill Lewis here in Cape Town. You've got Chris Pappas in Howick. You've got Francois Rogers.